Well, with hurricane season around the corner, forecasters are revealing how many tropical cyclones the Central Pacific could see this year.
Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Robbins tells us if it's expected to be a quiet or busy season.
We are most likely to experience a near to below average tropical cyclone activity this season.
Central Pacific Hurricane Center meteorologists are forecasting 1 to 4 tropical cyclones as we face near average sea surface temperatures along the equatorial Pacific, meaning we are neutral and not facing an El Nino nor La Nina.
We can't tell you that before the season starts. We don't know how many necessarily might come right at Hawaii, which is why we tell everyone you need to get prepared.
Last hurricane season was also projected to be less active, but 2 tropical cyclones came close to the islands, Hone and Gilma, brushing by the island of Hawaii without any major impacts. However, it reminds us we are a small target in the middle of the Pacific.
It could be a below normal season, but if we only have one storm that comes right at Hawaii, that's a huge impact for us.
Whether it's a La Nina, El Nino, or in between. As remote Hawaii is, we must be prepared, keeping the operations at the Central Pacific Hurricane Center running 24/7. And with recent government cutbacks and freezes, Hawaii's National Weather Service meteorologists stress that their mission has not changed.
The impacts so far really haven't been that big on our ability to do the mission of the Weather Service, which is protect life and property. And I think at the same time, it's wonderful opportunities to look how we do things, and maybe there's ways to do things better or more efficiently.
This summer, we are expecting drought conditions to continue. And with hurricane season and fire season overlapping, we must be prepared for potential wildfires.
Over my 30 years, we've had so many of these big impact events, and so it's just hopefully people will be more prepared as these events aren't going to end.
And thinking outside of the box may help you keep the wheels rolling when it comes to your 2-week ready disaster kit.
Being resilient and kind of self-sufficient, which a bicycle is definitely one of those, where you can, so long as you have the basic tools and your bike's in good working shape, you should be good to go. As far as it doesn't need gas, it doesn't need a clear path necessarily to work like a car might.
It's a cockle effort. Everything has to, we have to do this together. We can't be in silos or, doing it by ourselves. We need to do it together.
Working together indeed. Hurricane season begins on June 1st, and we want to help you prepare with our 2025 First Alert Hurricane Season Special Report. Our First Alert weather team digs into the science behind the storms and gives you the expert advice you need to protect your family. Watch it June 3rd at 6:30 on KGMB. And as we go forward, we have been seeing a very busy hurricane season during El Nino, pretty quiet during La Nina, and you see that was the outlook the last couple of years. We did have a La Nina year last year, but 2 that were crossed into our Pacific basin that were really close to the islands. And we're watching a pool of warm sea surface temperatures that could impact us later in the season, so that could drive those tropical cyclones. Taking a closer look at our local weather, we have a small craft advisory up and running. Beautiful trade wind weather. We're on cruise control when it comes to the trade winds. I'll take a deeper look at that and what we can expect coming up in a little bit.
Well, I can tell you it's going to be some sunshine in your commute this afternoon, and traffic looking at a medium pace as we head out of downtown Honolulu. Let's go to our maps. A few accidents though to tell you about. Right now we have one reported at King Street and Haka Drive. Getting to the busy parts of our commute right here, you can see the red that we see coming up Moanalua Freeway, the H1 Viaduct to the H1, and Pearl City looking a bit red as well. Now going to the countryside, no reports of any accidents up there. On the Eva Plain towards more Kalailo, we have one at Kamukila Boulevard and Wat.